Rich in wildlife history and nature, Niger is the largest country in West Africa. Did you know that? It even has its own dinosaur. The 30-foot herbivorous dinosaur lived in the region around 100 million years ago. Niger is also home to one of the world's largest known animal carvings. The Dabous Giraffe Petroglyph is a life-sized carving of two giraffes dating back to 10,000 years, located in the isolated Tenere Desert. And let's not forget the world's famous Agadez Mosque. It's the tallest mud brick structure in the world. It reaches 27 meters high. It was established by the Sultanate of Aïr in the 15th to the 16th centuries and has been a central place for prayers for centuries. A proverb is the horse of conversation when the conversation lags because a proverb revives it. So, let's get started. Proverb number 1 says, "Only a medicine man gets rich by sleeping." Clearly, obviously, the proverb was written before the concept of passive income. Although, even then, you still have to do some work upfront to set it up. So, this proverb is a reminder that we have to put effort in getting what we want. And then even when you're sleeping, it will earn you some money. So it's not just the medicine man. Yeah, at the moment with things like passive income, you can make your money whilst you're sleeping. It brings us to proverb number 2. And I know I sound convicted and I'm preaching, but just hear me. The proverb says, accomplishment for purpose is better than making a profit. What does this mean? The first proverb spoke about making money. If you remember, you can even go back and watch it again. Yeah, it talks about making money. But this particular proverb tells us that making money is not everything. Money cannot buy you happiness. Many billionaires, many of them have issues. They lack a sense of purpose and they struggle with shame, guilt, and fear. So don't chase money, chase fulfillment, which, as you all know, comes from doing hard things that benefit you and others. Live a life of purpose, even in your business practices. Listen, I'm not telling people not to try and make money. No, purpose. The key is purpose. For a reason. There is no point having so much money and actually not having a purpose in life. Otherwise, you're just going to end up feeling empty, feeling dissatisfied inside. Purpose is the key here. Accomplishment of purpose is better than making a profit. It now brings us to proverb number 3, and it says, "He who does not mend his clothes will soon have none." If you don't take care of what you have, you'll soon lose everything. But let's look at it in another way. For generations, yeah, humans have been generating too much trash as in rubbish, and we can't deal with it in a sustainable way. Do you know what happened? For years, Africa has been the dumping ground for the West. They come, fill landfills with their rubbish, but it affects people's health. Elon Musk is on a mission to colonize Mars, but until then, we have to take care of this planet Earth, that we are on right now. Otherwise, There'll soon be no earth. And it brings us to proverb number 4, which says, a man who lives on the banks of the Niger River, should not wash his hands with spittle. You have water. Why wash your hands with spit? When you don't know the resources available to you, you act like someone who doesn't have anything. Africa, we are rich, my people. We have oil, we have minerals, agriculture, you name it. But why are Africans poor? Why are you washing your hands with spittle and yet you're at the riverbank? When you do not know what you have, other people can steal your resources right from under your nose and you wouldn't even know it. Do you know why? It's because you don't know what you have. You don't know the value. It is time for us as Africans to wisen up and stop living up to this narrative, because Africa is abundant. Do not wash your hands in spittle, because you actually are just right next to the water. You have the resources. That is my favorite proverb from Niger. And it brings us to our last proverb, which is proverb number 5. You cannot shave a man's head in his absence. How would you? How would you shave my head in my absence? Or anyone's head for that matter? What is this telling us? In life, you have to show up for yourself and participate. Some parents, right? They want to do everything for their children. At some point, the child has to take responsibility for themselves. You as the child, it is your head. Yes, if you need a shave or a haircut for that matter, you go to the barber, because you cannot shave a man's head in his absence. A wise man who knows his proverbs can reconcile difficulties. So, if you like this video, you are going to like this one. Not just like it, you're going to love this one.